Hi everyone, it's Shayne. Welcome back to another episode of one of the videos that I talk about, where I talk about online work, psychology stuff, and overall wellness, and maybe cats. So today I wanted to talk about how to make money on streaming apps. Now, we are currently in the middle of a pandemic. But there are other ways to make money other than a traditional job. You can make money online. And if you haven't seen my last video about making money online, please check it out. I'll be making more of them. So with this particular section of the internet, streaming apps, there are four streaming apps that I have personal experience with that I will be talking about: Likey, Hago, Bigo, and Tango. And my experience with each one of them varies. But I'll be talking about what makes them all similar, and then I'll be talking about the differences in terms of my experience with each app. So when it comes to the app itself, there's an in-app system for how monetary exchange goes on. There's beans and diamonds, and sometimes they call it something different like coins, but I'm most familiar with beans and diamonds. Diamonds are things that you gift to other people, and then beans are the gifts that you receive. So the more beans that you have, the more money you can translate to. And each translation in terms of beans is different with each app. There are also events. So aside from regularly live streaming, and I'll get to requirements later on, there's also events that happen in app that gives you a chance to actually acquire more beans. Something that is marginally useful to a must. You can never not network with anybody. You always want to at least make friends with other streamers. If not, like, straight up just networking, trying to, get people aware of your stream. I'll get to which apps require networking. And it's just a matter of hopping into somebody else's stream, giving them a few gifts, keeping in contact with them, collaborating with other streamers on when to go live, what content is going to be discussed, and so on. Consistency is always a must when it comes to live streaming. You want to be able to help your train your viewers, hey, I go on at this time, and help them remember that by actually going on at that time. If you go on stream at random hours, like it'll be like in the morning one day and then at night the next day, first of all, that's going to affect tracking within a 24-hour period for tracking your hours, which will be very important when I talk about each of the apps. And lastly, the most important part out of all of this is to have fun. You always want to have fun because your stream, if somebody tries to bully you into doing something, you don't have to do it. You can just kick them out. Regardless of the outcome, you have to stand up for yourself and your stream. I understand that it's not just your stream, it's also a way to build community. But at the same time, if somebody is not someone who you want to vibe with on your stream, you don't have to have them on your stream. Just kick them out. And they're probably being dicks anyway. Like for me, I don't care if people curse. I don't care if people are snippy. But if they're straight up mean, like calling me names, calling other viewers names, like being trying to tell me what to do or somebody else what to do, being like, give me a diamond. It's like, no, I don't have to do that. This is my stream. But you want to be able to have fun. Protect your circle of energy. I'm going to go over the 4 apps that I've have experience with, starting with Tango. Now, Tango is one that I don't have a lot of experience with, same thing with Bigo, but I have enough experience to know what's going on. So with Tango, it's very difficult to find an agency that will pay you a base rate. So there's only two ways to actually make money on Tango. Live streaming and then getting coins, because they don't use the bean process. They use coins. So on Tango, you collect coins and then you are able to make money that way, because those coins translate to a specific amount of money. The second way of earning money from Tango is actually recruiting other people to stream on the app, and then you get like 10% of their beans or something. Or let me see. Okay, so for each broadcaster that you invite to the app using your link, which I also have down in my link tree, you get 10% of whatever your recruited broadcasters make. And then that's basically it. Tango is pretty like, I'm not too keen on it, honestly, because I don't get a base rate and I don't have an agency that would help advocate for me to talk things out with Tango. The next one is Bigo. Out of the four, arguably, Bigo is more popular than Tango. I've seen ads for both, but with Bigo, you can actually sign up through an agency. And what the agency can do is get you a particular base rate or remuneration rate. With Bigo, it's like 2 hours a day for 30 to 50 hours a month. Also like 500,000 beans or something like that. And that will basically cover the minimum in order for you to get $640. And that's just at the very bottom. And then the more beans that you accrue from collecting it, people gifting it to you, the higher tier you go up in the remuneration chart, and the more money that you earn. Now with Bigo, one of the downsides of it is that networking is a must. Like, you have to network. If you don't network, you don't make beans. You don't make beans, you don't make any money. Even if you do complete the hours and the days, if you don't meet the quota for beans, you don't make any money. If you don't make your hours but you make your beans, however, one of the things that they do is they'll give you half the base rate. So if the base rate is like 600 something, they'll give you 300 something. Now the next one is Hago. So with Hago, it's similar to Bigo, where you need 30 to 50 hours, stream for 15 days, and you need 480,000 beans on Hago, and their base rate is 600, and then up the more beans that you make. But the thing with Hago is that it's easier to network, but networking, it doesn't have to be like a must the way that it is on Bigo, but it definitely helps. Like, you want to make those bean quotas, hop into other people's streams, make some friends, and then when they hop onto your stream, you hop onto their stream, you know, make some friends, trade beans and stuff like that. And then Likey is the last one, but it's also my favorite. Now with Likey, the remuneration rate is, there's a flat base rate, and then the more views that you get and the more beans that you make, the more bonuses you get. But with Likey, the minimum is that you create 8 qualified videos, and the qualified means they have to be TikTok-sized 10-second videos. There can't be any pornography, no politics, no violence. And also, they need you to stream for 5 hours, 1 hour a day for 5 days. So with the 8 videos and the 5 streaming days, easy peasy, $300. $300 now doesn't sound like a lot, but it can pay like 2 bills or a shopping. With all of these, the way that you cash out, you can cash out through your bank, or you can cash out through Payoneer. That is about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. Okay, so what did we learn today? We learned that beans are things that are gifted to you, and diamonds are things you gift to other people. You can sign up for events, With all of these apps, I forgot to mention that you can sign up for any event that you want, but they are unnecessary. They're just a way for you to get more beans and also get more exposure. So if growth is your goal, do those events. Networking, very useful to a must, depending on which app you choose to work with. Consistency, always stay consistent with your not just the content of what you create, but also when you create them. So if when it comes to live streaming, you need to be able to create your live streams at a regular time. And then when it comes to creating your videos, you need to create consistently videos with consistent content. And lastly, like I said before, the most important thing is to have fun. Enjoy what you're doing because you're getting paid to make content on the internet. Like, that is amazing. And if you do a combination of any of these four things, you can make enough money that you can do it full time so you don't have to do a job or stay unemployed. So, thank you guys so much for watching and hearing me rant a little bit about that. Please try them out. If you want to try out any of the apps that are that I've mentioned, go to my link tree below, and then it'll totally help me out and help out the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the internet. Have a good day. Bye.